Podcast. So we're on journal page 52, graphing simple rational functions. Rational function transformations. When f of x equals negative a divided by parentheses negative b times x minus h plus k, if the negatives in front of a reflects over the x-axis. If a is greater than 1, it's a vertical stretch. When a is greater than 0 or less than 1, it's a vertical compression. If the negatives in front of b reflects over the y-axis. When b is greater than 0 but less than 1, it's a horizontal stretch. When b is greater than 1, it's a horizontal compression. When it's plus h, it translates left. When it's minus h, it translates right. When it's plus k, it translates up. When it's minus k, it translates down. The asymptotes. The vertical asymptote is x equals h, and the horizontal asymptote is y equals k. Let's take a look at example number 1. Describe how the graph of g of x is related to the graph of f of x equals 1 divided by x. Now, the plus 2 right here means that it goes up 2 units, okay? So since it's going up, let's go ahead and graph g of x in red. Okay, now all you have to do is take everything and go up 2. Okay, so your asymptote here goes up 1, 2. So your horizontal asymptote is now up 2. Okay. And then your point, this point goes up 1, 2. Now the vertical asymptote doesn't change, so your graph looks like this. Okay. This point goes up 1, 2. And the graph looks like this. Okay. So the graph went up 2 units. All right, go and finish up example number 1. Let's take a look at example number 2. Okay, example 2. Describe how the graph of g of x is related to the graph of f of x. Okay, now this plus 2 means that it's going to go left 2. So let's go ahead and graph this in pink. Okay, so all you have to do is move the graph left 2. That means the vertical asymptote goes left 1, 2. Okay, so your point goes left 1, 2. Now the horizontal asymptote didn't change, so your graph looks like this. Okay. Now this graph point goes left 1, 2. So your graph looks like this. Now you can graph this in decimals to check if you like. So we know the graph went left 2 units. All right, go ahead and finish up example 2. All right, example 3. Describe how the graph of g of x is related to the graph of f of x equals 1 divided by x. So the minus 5 means we go down 5. So let's go ahead and graph this in red. Okay, so we take the horizontal asymptote, we go down 5. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we take each point, we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our graph like this, and then this point goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The graph looks like that. All right. So the graph went down 5 units. All right. Go ahead and finish up that example, and let's start looking at the next example. All right, example 4. Describe how the graph of g of x is related to the graph of f of x. Okay, the x minus 5 means we go right 5. So let's go ahead and do that in pink. Okay, so we take the vertical asymptote, we move it to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we move each point to the right 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the graph looks like this. And we take this point and we go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the curve looks like this. Okay, so the graph went right 5 units. Okay, go and finish up example 4. Example 5. Describe how the graph of g of x is related to the graph of f of x equals 1 divided by x. This means we reflect over the x-axis. So let's go ahead and do this in blue. Now, the asymptotes don't change. We just reflect over. So this point is here. So the curve is here, and this reflects over. So the point is here. So the curve is here. All right. So it reflects across the x-axis. All right, go ahead and finish up example 5. Start working on your assignment and have a wonderful Wildcat day.